is out there. Some information that's up here today, you all can grab this on your way out. I'm just trying to give you some insight as to what's up here. So for folks in nonprofit organizations, I have a very good relationship with Ms. Jennifer Price on the second floor at Washington Memorial. So if you have a nonprofit and you've never heard of the Foundation Center or have used the Foundation Center for anything, these little flyers here let you know ways that you can actually get to her, find out and let her know what you have going on nonprofit wise, and let her help you find some money. Like, that's what she's there for. So a lot of the time you all,
What you say about the money?
we were at the meeting.
What you say about the money again?
So let her help you find the money.
Okay.
So the Foundation Center, if you all are not familiar with who they are and what they do, this is a database of grant, how can I say this? Folks that have given grants to people.
Right.
So you try to figure out who can I go to? That's your database right there. So don't try to figure it out anymore. That's what Ms. Jennifer Price is here for. Right above these little slits of paper is the current computer calendar. That's what they call it. So if you all aren't able to get one of these tonight, this here reflects all the events that the Washington Memorial Library has literally every single day, at least twice a month for nonprofits and other things that are available to you as a resource. You had a question?
Does she just work for nonprofits?
She works for everybody.
Okay.
Look at you trying to steal my next line. And so what Miss Jennifer does is she has a full-on business resource center. So it does not matter if you have a nonprofit or a for-profit. She literally has anywhere from periodicals to different publications that business encyclopedias, how to start a real estate business. It's all kinds of stuff. So if you ever go to the second floor of Washington Memorial, just ask for her and ask her where the resource library is. There is a plethora of information up there that's here for us as business owners and soon to be business owners. So you're not alone. You don't have to try to figure any of that stuff out. That's what this is for. If you're not able to get a flyer, you can always go to Washington Memorial and look up computer classes. This same calendar is on there. So this, I know you can't probably see from back here. It says it's a lot of stuff in red. Excuse me. It's all kinds of stuff on here. Creative writing, intro to finding grants, how to Excel sheet, advanced skills. So if you're not good at Microsoft Excel, come on in. If you're not good, some seats in the back. If you're not good at Microsoft Excel or Word, or don't even know how to use a computer, believe it or not, some folks don't. And this here will let you know what's available to you so that you can take some nice little classes for free. Let me start with that. For free. Up here we also have some information about the chamber. So she told me, I've never even been to the chamber before, and many of y'all may not have. So this here gives you some insight as to what the chamber has going on. And the best part about the chamber is it's a great network resource for you. So you're not just here today to just hear us talk. I just want you to know what's out here, so when you go looking, you can find it right away versus spinning your wheels and not having success with it. So if all else fails, there's probably something in this book right here that can help you find what you're looking for.
I have a question about that, Jennifer.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there something in those materials, or that maybe you could explain what we could and what we can expect to be able to access from our chamber? Because a lot of times I feel like the information that the chamber holds is only for chamber members.
Chamber specific?
Yes.
Miss O'Claudia can answer that a little bit better. Is there a resource that they can use either in this book or online?
We have Nadia Osmond is our workforce development person, and she's doing a lot of series of meetings that are geared towards people who are starting business. As far as us giving information to non-members, we give information on our website.
Yeah.
You can find all the members, and there's a lot of information on the website, so it's for free.
Yeah.
The networking events, you can come, but there's a fee, to come to the different networking events.
It's a fee, but you don't have to be a chamber member in order to attend it.
No.
Okay.
So does that answer your question?
It does.
Yeah, the Macon Chamber of Commerce website has a great source of information. So does SCORE. So for all of you who may be looking to write a business plan, may need to understand how to do the financial section of a business plan, of course, you got somebody here who can do it. But if you want to learn it on your own, SCORE has great resources too. SCORE is located in this building. They're only here on Wednesdays, correct? So they're only here on Wednesdays, and the best way to schedule a free appointment with a retired executive who knows the ins and outs of this stuff is to do it via email. So I know that because I've done it. So I'm not telling you anything I have not already experienced. So that's for SCORE. Then there's a third annual summit coming up, Middle Georgia State of Small Business Summit. That's May 3rd from 6 to 8 and May 4th from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So it does have a fee to it, but this is another flyer. This is done by the Chamber, Knight Foundation, Economic Opportunity Council, SCORE is involved, Macon-Bibb County Small Business Department. Everybody will be here offering great resources to you guys. And then last but not least, the Small Business Grant Video Contest. This here is for folks who are looking to try to get a grant for your small business. There's a contest, and it has information on this flyer.
And it's sponsored by State Bank.
And State Bank is awesome. State Bank is a lot of stuff. So feel free at your convenience on your way out to grab what you need. You gotta go.
I have rehearsal. You all look for deception too. You have my information.
Yeah.
We'll find you, so I will need to help you to get everybody else's information.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Take care. And so some of what we wanted to get from this meeting today is to try to understand from your perspective, what is making missing when it comes to business. We're trying to solve a problem. So those little 2x4, 2x5 cards are designed for you to write down what you think making is missing, and maybe we can provide that as a part of this group. So this group is just the first of many. We'll discuss the logistics on how often this group will come, but the goal is for us to get together to support each other and also solve the problems of our economic distress here in Macon, Georgia. And I know some of y'all probably like, that sound like a whole lot, but as a collective with all our different skill sets, we definitely can make some change happen economically here and in Warner Robins. So don't think it's just for Macon, it's all of this area here. We just want to, I would like to really see us get into a position of financial strength. That's very important to me. I'm coming from the city of Philadelphia where that's not an issue. So to see kind of how our city is being here for the last 3 years, it does hurt my heart to see us struggling the way that we're struggling. Yes. So through the events that we have, our goal is for us to get together and kind of create some of these events. So you're probably asking, what's in it for me? These events are designed to showcase the stuff you all are doing. So I did receive some emails about vending opportunities. I did receive some emails about, I forgot what it was, a different email, but let's just talk about vending for a second. So prayerfully, we'll be able to have some events where if you offer products and services, people can now come and find out what you do and support your business. So it does not matter what kind of business it is. We'll create something creative enough where at least you can build your email list. So I'm very good at that. So for instance, I did Small Business Day and was able to get close to 500 email addresses just from Small Business Day. And Small Business Day, if you all don't know what that was an event by the Knight Foundation with J.R. McNair. His company is called Georgia Crowd Fund. And basically his goal was to bring resources to entrepreneurs here in the Macon area. He's going to do one in Atlanta in October. And it was very, very fruitful for me.
$1,500 worth of stuff.
You get $1,500 worth of stuff, and it was a free event. So folks that did not know anything about this truly missed out. It was awesome because they had consulting services where you had assigned time slots where you could sit down and talk to a consultant about any questions you may have had about your business. You left there to a broader or larger audience where you did question and answer session with the professionals, so J.R. McNair and some of his business partners, and then I was the actual vendor there, but you also can get more resources from everybody who was at vending tables. So when I tell you it was comprehensive,
yes.
I told him, I said, Jay, I'm sorry, let me be professional. J.R., you need to have more events like this, not just once a year. He said, we have one in October. I said, you have jokes. I'm serious. Stuff like this is needed on a regular basis, because one thing I do know is that not everybody is meant to go to school.
Right.
Not everybody is meant to have a job. I mean, I can tell you my own stories and my war stories of it getting so bad to the point I was stressed out where I had high blood pressure from going to work every day. So knowing that as individuals and as a collective, we'll be able to kind of put people in a position where they can be free in what they want to do. And so that's what I'm looking to do here. I'm going to not talk any more than that, but overall, I think this is a great time for you guys to write down any ideas you have. We're not going to steal your ideas. We truly want to implement them. So you being here tonight is your voice to get with us so we can make change happen in Houston, Peach, Macon, Bibb, Jones, fill in the blank, maybe even across Georgia, depending on the kind of events that we have. Maybe we can spread, across the state. So if you have ideas, things you wish was being implemented for you as an entrepreneur, or things that you may see servicing your clients that they wish they had, write it down. We want to tell you, and I'm going to write a summary. So after you all leave here, please make sure y'all do sign in, and I'll make sure that you all get a follow-up email with everything we talked about today. It's not going to be a one and done thing, and I hope that future events you all will be able to come to, even bring a friend and let them know what we're doing, because everybody needs a voice, and some people don't know how to get it out there, and that's what this group is going to be for, to help you guys kind of get there. So I want to shush, and I do have some more cards. If you got a long page that you want to write, go ahead and write it, because I'll send that email back out to the group so you all can see how your cohorts, everybody in here probably can imagine come up with at least 2 good ideas. So, you need more than one?
No.
Is the sign sheet going around?
It's a sign sheet somewhere. Nice long sheet. Is that it? I think you may have been the last person. Thank you kindly. Thank you. And so,
Yes.
yes, sir. So if you didn't put your email, at least put your email. I'm not real big on phones, so I don't like people to feel like you're being harassed, and I know some of y'all were harassed by me through text, but email for me is better. And because I use Outlook, sometimes my stuff goes to spam. So in the next couple of days, if you check your spam folder, I could be in there. I don't know why, but it happens. Gmail is fine, but when I use my Outlook, it doesn't work. And last but not least, event space. So this was our first event, and of course it was here at the chamber. But if you know people who have alternative spaces, it's a great way for them to showcase their event space. Maybe you have your own event space that you wouldn't mind people coming in to kind of introduce to the community about how great your location is. But we're also taking advice about that as well. So if you guys know places, he's talking about his church over here. I know that's what he's talking about. But that's fine. If you have something, make sure you write it on there. We'll make sure we will consider it for sure. Because we'll do something rotated. It won't be the same place all the time. Any questions? And he said he'll have food, so we're going there every single time. Any other questions or concerns? Thank y'all. Y'all were awesome. Miss O'Toole, you have anything you want to add?